It seems to be relatively common for people to believe that koalas are one of the dumbest animals in the world. But is it true? I'm going to leave that up to you to decide after sharing a few fun facts about these Australian animals. But before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button to follow along and keep up to date of any new videos. Alright, first things first. Koalas, often referred to as koala bears, aren't actually bears. They're marsupials and more related to kangaroos than bears. It's believed that this misconception started back in the 1800s, when early Europeans began exploring Australia and discovered the koalas living there, and thought they resembled bears. Okay, now that we know that koalas aren't bears, let's determine if they're actually dumb. I'd say the biggest reason that many believe this has to do with the fact that they have one of the smallest brains in proportion to their body weight of any mammal. They eat poop and toxic plants and sleep 18 hours a day. But does that determine their intelligence? While it's true that koalas have one of the smallest brains in proportion to their weight, you should also know that scientists don't strictly use brain size to determine an animal's intelligence. If they did, humans wouldn't be considered the smartest mammals on Earth, but instead some type of rodent would. In addition to brain size, scientists study an animal's self-recognition, problem-solving skills, tool use, and memory and facial recognition. Even with all of these different ways used to determine a species' intelligence, many scientists are still trying to figure out a way to accurately study and learn the intelligence of animals of different shapes and sizes. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. Okay, now that we have brain size checked off our list of why koalas are dumb, what about the fact that they eat poop, toxic leaves, and sleep a large portion of the day? I mention all of these together because they all go hand in hand. Eucalyptus leaves are high in fiber, low in nutritional value, and toxic to most animals. The koala, however, chooses to eat these leaves due to their high water content. It's what provides them with the majority of the water that their bodies need. They're able to eat these toxic leaves due to their unique digestive system. They have an extremely slow metabolism, allowing them to hold food in their digestive system for a longer period of time, which allows more energy to be extracted and minimizes their energy requirements, allowing them to sleep a large portion of the day. In addition to this, koalas have unique microbes in their digestive system that have the ability to break down the toxins from the eucalyptus leaves. This is why they feed their babies their own poop. The adult koala eats the eucalyptus leaves, poops them out, feeds their poop to their babies, which allows their babies to develop the microbes needed to digest the eucalyptus leaves over time. Again, with the unique ability to eat eucalyptus leaves, koalas tend to be selective eaters and won't eat any eucalyptus leaf you give them. They have a phenomenal sense of smell that is able to determine how much nutrients and the toxic levels of each leaf. So a leaf that looks just fine to you may not look so good to them. So basically, koalas don't have much competition for their food, don't have to work much, and can sleep pretty much all day. So what do you think? Are koalas the dumbest animal in the world? Let me know in the comments below.